What's up guys, Eric from B-Sonic. Today I have a new product announcement. It's our ACS-T02 subwoofer controller module over here. So for all of you guys that have factory JBL equipped Toyotas, you already purchased our Encore Alpha power amplifier, whether you're about the 2 series or 3 series, and you added a power subwoofer. One thing you noticed is even though you change the volume on your factory radio, the new aftermarket subwoofer volume does not change. So what you guys have to do is bring over the separate bass control knob that comes with your aftermarket subwoofer and control it manually. And that's kind of a pain in the butt because every time you turn up and down the volume, you have to also adjust those bass volume as well. So we have the solution here. It's a plug and play module which connects right behind your radio, and with this you'll be able to control the volume of your new power subwoofer together with your factory radio. So you turn down your volume on your radio, your new subwoofer volume goes down too. Very, very useful. So I'm going to show you how it installs. I'll give you a quick demonstration of how it works. And this car over here has our Encore Alpha power amplifier already installed, and the subwoofer is already installed too. It's under the passenger seat right there. Everything is working, and this customer, of course, had to use the knob up until now. So that's gonna change. Let's get this installed and show you how it performs. All right, we're in the car. Let's get this started. First thing we wanna do is we wanna get behind the radio. In order to do that, we'll remove this plastic cover here. Just pop it off. Just hold it back here and just pop it off. Pull it towards you. All right, and we're gonna remove this climate control panel. Just grab your hand here and just pull it towards you. All right, okay, bring it back, and let's push down these release and remove these connectors. And when you're working with connectors, make sure you remember, always press down on the lever and then pull out. Hold the connector, don't pull on the wires, okay? Once all these are removed, stick your head down here. You'll find 2 10mm bolts. One here, one there. So 2 on each side. We'll work on the passenger side, removing the bottom ones first. And then for the top ones, we will use a wrench. Terrific. Now grab a very thick towel like this. We have a moving towel, and just bring this out. And just watch out for these brackets here. This could really damage your interior. Okay, you'll notice the harness from our previous install. So for this customer, he has the ENA 2 series and added an additional BH harness for our line out. So this is where he's getting his line out converter, and the amp is over there. So depending on which version you have, if you have the ENA 3, you'll have these RCA cables that's connected to your new power subwoofer. If you have this one, this is connected to a separate line out converter, which is an RCA. All right guys, so we just realized for this install, the customer used a high input signal connected directly to his power subwoofer because our harness uses the low input, which is more typical. And if you're wondering if your new power subwoofer has high input or low input, most likely it has both, or it only has the low inputs. So the low inputs are the RCAs, the high inputs are basically the speaker level signals coming from your radio that connects to your power subwoofer. So we are instead just going to install a new power subwoofer on here. It's a new power subwoofer, no name brand. We have all the wires and harnesses. So our point in this video is show you how our new adapter will connect to this so that you can retain the volume control. So we're gonna remove the old we're gonna remove the old power subwoofer from behind the radio. It's gonna disconnect the connector and just reconnect the new harness. So very, very easy. So let me just set this aside, just in the rear seat. We're just gonna let it sit there. And just don't mind how we route the wires on this because this is just for demonstration purposes. The correct way to route all the cables and the wiring will be behind the door panel, make it very hidden. Ours is gonna just run around all over the place a bit just to show you how everything connects. So let me set this aside in the rear seat here. All right, we'll just let this be for now. Let's go inside the car and let me show you how the adapter, or ACS adapter, connects to the radio. All right, so because our ACS module, this has its direct fitment into the ENA amplifier, we are going to completely remove the old harness here. So this customer has our ENA 2, and this works for both ENA 2 and ENA 3. So let's disconnect our ENA harness. Okay, so that's our main power harness for our ENA amp, and this is for our speakers. All right, just to make it easier to get to, we'll remove these two USB harnesses. All right, here it is. So this is completely out. The amplifier is back here. This ENA 2 series does have the RCA inputs, but this does not work for sub outs. It's only when you're feeding audio into the amp. All right, so we'll disconnect these two connectors here. Okay, so basically the harness is all disconnected. All right, this is the old harness. It's the BH harness to add a power subwoofer, and we have our main harness for our amp. All right, and here's our new harness here. So much cleaner install, all plug and play. And we also utilize this center connector here. Like so. And our speakers. And like that. And this other side here connects to the amplifier, like so. All right. And we're left with these RCA cables and our remote wire. So I'll bring over the RCA cables. So if you guys have the ENA 3 series and you already have these RCA output connected to the amplifier, you're gonna disconnect it from your amp and you'll reconnect it here, okay? So you won't be using the one from your amplifier. You'll just be using the one from our harness here. All right, so that's there. And we just need to connect this to our remote wire from our new power sub. Once again, guys, this is just for testing purposes. So we're going to just lightly insulate this. We're not going to crimp it or anything, just to keep it loose for now. All right, so all the connections behind our radio is done. Let me just tuck this in here and reconnect our USB connections. Okay, I just set it back there temporarily. There's plenty of room behind the radio, so that you won't have a difficult time putting the radio back. Okay, just let it sit here for now. And now let's get to the back side of the car. All right, and we connected our RCA cables to the new power subwoofer. All right, and with our power, so this is our battery power here. Battery power going here, we're going to connect this to the car's battery, and we have the ground that we just need to ground it to the car's chassis. Got the remote wire connected, need the power, the ground, the RCAs are connected to the new module. Once again, guys, just reminding you, this is all just for demonstration. So if these wires, colors, and all that is not matching to what you expect, just don't pay attention to that. Everything is connected. Let's turn on the radio and show you how the ACS TO2 works with the factory radio and a power subwoofer setup. Yep, there's the bass even at 0 volume.
I can't get enough of Leon right now.
Nope. Subwoofer still makes that noise.
Just to touch you.
guys, so we just finished installing our ACS adapter, and let me show you how it works. So right now volume's at 0, so you don't hear any subwoofer. You bring it up. There's a subwoofer. No subwoofer. So now you don't have to adjust the separate volume knob. Everything is integrated with your factory volume knob. All right guys, well that concludes our installation demonstration video today of our ACS T02. So for all of you guys with JBLs that purchased our Encore Alpha Power Amplifier series, this is the adapter you need to get your control back for your new power subwoofer. And for all of you guys that's new to our channel or just new to this product overall, we have our plug-and-play power amplifier solution. Whether you have JBL or not, it works. It makes your factory audio system sound phenomenal. And if you have the option to add a power subwoofer as well, and if you have a JBL, now you can use this ACS T02 to get that control of your factory subwoofer back. Well, thanks guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, or you can email us at info@bsonicusa.com. And if you haven't yet helped our channel, give us that subscribe button and give us that thumbs up. It'll really help us out. Thank you very much. See you guys on the next video.
I don't take no loss, it's simple. Stand up, guy, walk 10 tall.